All right. I can't tell if anyone's watching this yet. Oh, there we go. Hi. Hello, first people. Hi. Sorry, I haven't done this in a long time, so I'm kind of like, I wish I could tell you guys how hot my face is, because I get really nervous about like talking to people after. I don't talk to people often. Hi. Anyway, I missed you guys. Hi. Hi. It probably doesn't help that I'm wearing a sweater. I'm sweating a gross amount right now. Anyway, I've missed you guys. Hi. Lady Survival, wow. Hi. I know you, and I miss you. And I want to take another picture together someday. How are you guys doing? I don't even know what day it is. Nope, can't check the day because I'm on my phone right now. Oh yeah, it's the 26th. Anyway, hi. Hi. And Brooklyn, hi. So, how are you guys doing? Good, amazing. I'm doing okay. Actually, I had a bit of a mental breakdown on the car ride back from Subway earlier today because, I mean, I'm sure a lot of you know that the second book in my series is coming out tomorrow. Look at me shaking. The second book in my series is coming out tomorrow, and it didn't really hit me that that was happening until I had my Subway salad in my lap, and I practically threw it. It was just so, it's crazy. You're cold? Well, I should be cold, but I'm so nervous and hyped up right now that my body temperature just shot up by like 20 degrees. That's actually would kill me. But anyway, I know it's tomorrow, right? It's crazy. Yeah, so you live 15 minutes from Evermore? Dude, oh, I'm so jealous. I'm going back in summertime. Sorry, someone was asking another question. I was thinking about that. Anyway, Evermore, so good. I'm going back in summertime for their like summer event with the dragons, which is coincidentally called Mythos, which is where the second book of my series starts, except it's called Mythos. Anyway, okay, so another person, look at this. Like, this is the most anime hair thing I have ever seen in my life. I can't even control it. Go away. Anyway, so, I'm saying anyway a lot. This is a version of, first off, my series, if you don't know already, is called Moon Colors. But this is a version of the book that will probably never be available to anybody but me and one person that I sent it to. Look, it says not for resale on it. The first time around I was able to get a proof copy that didn't have this band on it, but I kind of switched publishing companies this time because they actually combined, because I used to be on CreateSpace for Amazon and now I'm on KDP, which is another branch of Amazon. Anyway, so they require all proofs to have this big ugly thingy on it. So that's why I haven't posted any pictures of the paperback one, but people were wondering if there was going to be a paperback version. But unlike the first one, which is, this is the first one by the way, which my copy is like so old and disgusting, and this is probably all makeup, because I love to get makeup on everything, apparently. Look at hardcover, yeah. So, this is coming out tomorrow too, and I'm so happy about it. Look how shiny it is. Woo! Yeah. Anyway, so, sort of on but off topic of how manga is it? Not as manga as I would like. Dude, a manga of Moon Colors? Can you imagine? That would be so... Damn. Okay, anyway. You're giving me ideas I shouldn't have. But, I already forgot. Anyway, oh, how much is it going to be? The first book was $13.99 for paperback. The second one is $15.60 because it's quite a bit longer. It's about, math, almost 20,000 words longer than the first book. And it also has 5 more chapters, which means 5 more chapter headers. So like, let's see, this one, for example, what I mean by chapter headers. So there's 35 images, not including the maps in the beginning. So that's a lot of ink cost, so therefore it costs more to print. And so my minimum was $15.52, but that would drive me crazy if it was $15.52, so I made it $15.60. Yeah, anyway, so second book, $15.60. This one, hardcover, is unfortunately about $30. I think. I haven't really checked the, well, I actually said the price, but I can't remember it. But this one's about $30 because the production is just like insane. And it's, you could probably kill someone with this, honestly. Just scratch that, never mind. Don't kill someone with my book. I would be very sad just knowing that my hardcover is a murder weapon. Actually, would it be so bad? Yes, it would. Don't listen to me. Okay. But someone asked a second ago if I would ever make an art book. Yeah. I have all of the line art for all of the chapter headers, which is in total between the first and second books, 65. So I could make a pretty cool art book, I think. I could make several because the third one is already 40 chapters so far, and it's 95,000 words. So we're on a roll here. And I love Brazil. Thanks for loving me. What's the series called? It's called Moon Callers. So this is the first one, right here. Oops. This is the first one. Pretty cover. Tell you a fun fact about this afterwards. And this is the second one. It's coming out tomorrow. Holy shit. So yeah, it's like dark fantasy, but also kind of sci-fi, and also like it's turning into like kind of a psychological thriller, actually. But fun fact about this this cover, my friend Ted did it, and I thought that he did it with an Apple Pencil on his iPad, which is impressive enough, but he told me that he didn't have an Apple Pencil when he did this one, so he actually drew this whole cover with his finger. God, I need to sit down. I'm already sitting down. That's just absurd. Anyway, hey from Australia. You got any gigantic spiders over there? Yeah, I already know. That's why I'm not going to Australia. But maybe someday, because you guys got a lot of other cool stuff. I just always hone in on the spiders, because that's my worst nightmare. Would I see if somebody did fan art for you? Yeah, me. Yes. I don't check often, because social media does kind of make me nervous, to be totally honest. Most of the time, I just like either post nothing or post a picture, exit out right away. But Twitter is different. Twitter, I can actually sit there and do. I don't know. I can't really justify why I get nervous, but I do. Anyway, book signing at events, bro. When I get to that point, you bet I will do some book signing. First off, it'll be really good for me to get out of the house, because currently I'm living in the middle of the Nevada desert and don't have much to do. Secondly, it would be freaking awesome. So yes, I don't really know how to go about that yet. I'm really just kind of teaching myself how to do everything. Like, luckily I have help with the art aspect, but like I'm teaching myself how to format, how to write, because, you know, at first my writing style was like very literal and it was just kind of not grammatically pleasing, but now it's like kind of really picking up speed. But yeah, I have to do the formatting myself, all the math to calculate like the cover size, the spine width, headers, everything, and it's just really, it can be a lot. But yeah, someday I'll learn enough to actually do book signings. Am I going to have one signed by me? I actually really want to do that, and I'm kind of thinking about doing that. The only thing is that I can't, this is the sad part, I literally cannot order a copy of this without this ugly band on it yet. Like, even as the author, I can't request a copy without that until the book itself is out. So I might buy like 20, 30 copies or something once it's actually out, sign them all, or do like a raffle or something, and then sign them all personally for you guys. So that'd be fun. It'll be a lot of, what's it called, mailing, but I can handle it. Did the 27th come really quick? Yeah. Well, it felt really slow for me because I was doing like all those horoscopes every day on Twitter. Which, hello? Okay, sorry. My internet is dying. If you don't follow my Twitter, I've been doing like horoscopes every single day for all 12 months. That was quite an undertaking. And I was doing it for 30 days, so that's like, I don't know how many. I don't want to do math. But anyway, so yeah. It felt really slow to me. But my book is tomorrow's your birthday? Happy birthday, Lisa. Hi. Also, Tanya, I said I would say hello. So hi. Do I still play WoW? Fun story. I didn't for like 2 years, and then I had this weird gotta play WoW right now feeling a couple months ago. Played like all hours of the day for a whole month and hardly got anything done aside from a couple of 120s. but like and I do want to play, like, well, I think about it at least once a day. WoW, like, it never gets old to me, and especially the mounts. How do I feel about Sylvanas currently? Well, I haven't played any new patch, but from Battle of Azeroth, from what I've played, I mean, I can understand her standpoint, but I don't exactly approve of it. I think she's kind of going off the rails a bit, which, I mean, is totally, it fits her character completely. I mean, she's been screwed over more than enough times. It's time for her to screw over someone else. Again. But anyway, okay, enough about Sylvanas, sorry, or else I'll just keep going and then there will be like conspiracy theories and we don't want that. So I'm just gonna have it. Take a drink, take a breath. My friend got me this cup. Her name's Brie. She also sent me this septum ring, which I don't know if you guys remember, but I used to have this septum ring like years ago, but I lost it, or like it broke, the threading broke, and then I couldn't buy it anymore, and she sent me one and I'm so happy. Anyway, where can you purchase my books? Also, thank you for being a fan of my YouTube videos. I'm going to talk about that. But you can purchase the books on Amazon. If you just search Mooncallers, it's just one word, Mooncallers. It'll pop up first things. The first one is blue, the second one is purple. So, that's it. Do I feel better in myself now that I don't do YouTube? This is a perfect place to start this topic. Yes. I feel like YouTube, when I was younger, it was a good medium for me. And I still think that I could do it, just not at all in the same way. I cannot keep up this bubbly personality that I used to use in YouTube videos all the time, because that really was, for the most part, like not an act per se, but it was a persona that I would put on. Because typically, I mean, my voice isn't as high as it was in most of the videos that I made, first off, and I very, very, very enjoy being alone and quiet. I don't usually talk. Like, unless spoken to, I do not speak most of the time, and it's always been that way. So doing YouTube videos, I think after a while just got to be way too much for me. I mean, as was probably obvious when I left YouTube and deleted everything. I don't think that's necessary. This time I'm in a much better place now. However, I think I need to do focus on YouTube only in very careful moderation, because it's really not what makes me happy. It isn't. I prefer talking talking in indirect ways, which is why I write. Because like there's more about my life in what I'm writing than I've ever put into a single YouTube video, or all of my YouTube videos combined. And I would much rather have something in writing form than, you know, make a couple videos about makeup or hair or just talking, you know, because that just doesn't really interest me. I mean, I hardly wear makeup. Like, really, this in the past couple days has been the first time I've actually worn makeup for more than one or 2 hours in like a couple months. So, yeah, that's mainly why oh, no, you don't have to be sorry for asking. I mean, I haven't really addressed it, so I think it would be a good time for me to address it. I do plan on making some videos at some point. Like, my YouTube channel's not, you know, 6 feet under. Well, it probably is in terms of views, but I really don't care. But sometime I might just make some videos to talk about what I love to do. So, if I were to make videos again, it would probably be about what I do each day, which is writing and what I've learned from it. Because I learn more than just, you know, the academic aspects of it. I learn so much about myself and other people, how other people think, how I think. So, yeah, that's what it would be about. But don't lose hope that I'll never ever, you know, show up on video again. That's probably not the case, because I do think about it every single day. Sometimes it's not good things, but sometimes it's like, oh, that'd be a cool idea. What inspired me to create my own little world for my stories? Like, did I just think of it, or how did I come up with it and stuff? Okay, long story, long, like my whole life long. I have, by some means, had this, like, the Mooncallers universe in my head since probably before I can remember, because there was even like this book that I wrote for a school project when I was in 4th grade that I completely forgot about until I started writing Mooncallers, and there are so many themes from that 4th grade project book that are in Mooncallers without me even realizing. So it's been in my head for, you know, 4th grade, so I was 9, and I'm 24 now, so it's been incubating for a really long time. And thank you for thinking I'm pretty. You don't have to be sorry for saying that. But then in 2012, I was at my friend Loss's house, and I just got this idea that I thought was new, but really it was in there the whole time, for a goddess named Osaren, which, if you haven't read the first book, that's Osaren. And no, I'm not a Gemini, I'm a Leo. But I got this idea for a name, Osaren, and made a Skyrim character named Osaren first, and then I started outlining a world called Amniven. And the outline itself, like, I didn't even have a story in place. It was just the outline was, oh god, it had to have been maybe 20-30 pages of just history of the world. And then I started writing a book based on that, which was about 20 pages long. It didn't go anywhere. Stopped until 2016, September 19th, which is when Mooncaller started, just as a way for me to cope with being really, really sad. So Mooncaller is pretty much my idea of creating friends when I couldn't have any. And then I fell in love with it so much that I decided I wanted to share it with people. And now it's a 6-series book, or 6-book series, when it was supposed to be 1. Yeah, so it started like that. And someone also asked about ways to stop writer's block, or if I've ever experienced it. I've experienced it mildly, I would say. I've never had like a big I can't do this, I can't think, I can't find a way around it, sort of thing. Which I feel like it's pretty good for having been doing this for like 2.5 years almost. No, my method of getting past it right away, yes, there will be 6 books. My method of getting past it right away is I notice that I'm focusing way too much on one particular part of the story. And the best thing to do with that, put it on hold, go to the next chapter, or start writing the end of the book, or, you know, like start in the middle, something like that. Just jump around. It really doesn't matter when it comes to really first starting the story. It doesn't matter where you start, in my opinion. You could, like, with the 3rd book, I started chapter 13. I already had a general idea of what was going to be in the first part, but I haven't even written the first part of the book yet. So, and that's because I had a little thing of writer's block where I was like, I can't figure this out. And frankly, I didn't want to waste weeks and weeks and weeks trying to figure it out. So I just moved on. So that's my my advice for writer's block. How long does it take me to finish a chapter? On a good day, I can finish 4 chapters in a day. And each chapter is about 4,000, 5,000 words. Because usually my minimum for writing daily is 4,000. But I have gone up to like 12,000 plus per day. You ship Brielle and Avari? Yeah. They started out, they were supposed to be a couple like right away, but there have been some changes that I'm not gonna get into for a couple years. You hate reading, but you think you'll buy Mooncolors? Dude, that would be cool. that would be really cool. It would make me really happy, because this is my life, actually. Why did I rework the why a lot? I didn't get to read that whole question. I'm sorry. So if you want to ask it again, I'll read it. Does my mind race a lot when I'm writing, like I can't stop? Yes. But it's not that it's racing, because I feel like racing suggests that it's going too fast for me to keep up with. That's just my opinion. But I would say it just flows. It rushes. Yeah, it kind of just gushes out, you know? And it happens in intervals. But typically when it comes to the first write, it just spills the hell out of my face. Fingers, brain, something. Does it ship worldwide? Yes. I mean, there are some countries and some regions that just, wait, the why was your main character was needed, or why the plot happened? Oh, gotcha. I think it doesn't ship to, not sure, some places, but ebook is available pretty much everywhere. I know that the paperback and the hardcover are available in like Europe, South America, Japan, I believe, Canada, Spain, lots of other places. Will there ever be audio by me from Mooncolors? I want to do that. The only problem is that I have a very bad habit of laughing while I'm reading. Yeah, so it would probably take a lot of cuts for me to do an audiobook, but I'm already working on like translations and things like that. And audio is one thing I really want to do, because I also want to put it in the Braille Institute, which is a suggestion of my friend. So, how do I get it published? Wouldn't even know how to go about it. I do self-publishing, but I find it's actually a very, very good way to get started, in my opinion. I publish through KDP, which is Kindle Direct Publishing. So you just pretty much write a book, format it, everything, give it to them, and bam, it's there. So that's really it. There's a lot more that goes into it in terms of calculating stuff, but yeah, if you wanna get started, try KDP. It should be kdp.amazon.com, but it might be different for Australia. So I still follow your dogs on Instagram. Good, good, very good. Yeah, I love dogs. Dogs, so good. Oh, gosh, I live next to my aunt and uncle now, and they have like 7 dogs. Yeah, it's pretty much heaven. Do I have a job? I get a pretty good amount of money from just writing and promotion stuff. Moon Colors will be translated into Spanish. I am hoping to do that, and I might be able to. I'll have to talk to some people, but I think I'll be able to do that pretty soon. Thank you, Hylian Princess. Thank you. What happened to Zaya? He's just like a few rooms over that way. He's sleeping. He's still gigantic. So, yeah. Have I ever sent my books to a publisher? No. I plan to do that someday, but I kind of want to have full control over the series for now. So, yeah, someday. Someday maybe I'll send it to a publisher, but not today. Do I like Harry Potter? Yes. Yes, I will always like Harry Potter. The only thing I wanted when I turned 11 was a note from Hogwarts saying that I was accepted. Did I get it? Very sad. But I did get a handmade note from Hogwarts for my 16th, 17th birthday, so that was nice. You remember when I got Zaya as a kitten? Yeah, he was really small. Now he's like 32, 33 pounds. Yeah. Not even kidding. Not even kidding. My cat, Zaya, is like 32, 33 pounds. It's crazy. Will my books ever be sold in stores? I hope so. Right now it has, it's activated for distribution to bookstores, but I think I might be missing something. Or no one's bought it yet, which is fine. I mean, someday I'll get there. Someday I'll get there. Today might not be that day, but I'll get there someday. I've missed you. You're a Slytherin? I'm a Ravenclaw. What up? Have I watched an anime called Black Clover? I have not. I don't usually, well, that's a lie. I was gonna say I don't usually watch stuff, but I have been watching stuff quite frequently in the past couple months. I've been watching Hannibal, well, re-watching Hannibal, like the series lately. God, that show is just, it gives me nightmares. Gives me nightmares, and I wish it wasn't canceled, because I love nightmares. Is that weird? I don't know. Am I still in California? Absolutely not. No, a couple of years ago I moved to Portland, Oregon, and then in June, this past June, moved to this tiny town in the middle of Nevada. So, yep, there's just desert and cowboys everywhere. So, that's, yeah. Bookstores will sometimes buy it if people are requesting the series often. Everybody go to Barnes & Noble and ask for Moon Colors. I don't care if you already own it. I don't have a Barnes & Noble near me, or I would go there 20 times in different disguises and ask for Moon Colors, just so they would buy it. Sorry. That's not right of me. I shouldn't. Anyway, it's good to dream. You know. Do I like it here? I feel like the only reason I like it so far is because Red Dead came out in October, and so playing that sort of made me feel better about living here. It'll take some getting used to, but it's quiet, and it snows sometimes, even if it's in the desert, which is odd. But I guess it's like right next to the Sierra Nevadas, so makes sense. Do I live alone or do I have a boo? Both, but I live with my mom. So and I was living with my friend who did my cover artwork and his wife, also my amazing, beautiful friend. I posted a picture of her last night. We were all like living together for several months actually. So now it's just, we have a new house, so that's my bad. Except my room is undecorated, so I won't do a room tour yet, but I want to do that. Because room tours are pretty fun, and I really like interior decoration. I'm making this place look like a damn castle. You bet your ass. Anyway, dress up as Gandalf and come to front desk of Barnes & Noble and say, stock my book. Okay, I didn't read that whole thing, but there was Gandalf and going to Barnes & Noble, and I agree. Cheers to you. I seem so happy. I'm pretty damn up there. Yeah. If anything, I just feel really myself, which is great. I mean, that seems like something everybody should just feel by default, right? But I really did not feel myself for a very, 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 very long time, and now I do. So that's I'm very happy. And myself. Thank you for being happy for me too. My night elf room is the best. Oh, hey, I didn't say this one wouldn't be a night elf room, okay? I mean, I've already got my super obnoxiously blue Christmas lights that I haven't hung up yet. So we'll get there. I mean, pretty much everything is blue in here. Blue and silver, and that's it. So it'll be more like blue or silver. Anyway, drinking a Starbucks, watching your favorite dad. Is that me? Cool. I am the dad, pretty much. What series do I watch? Well, I'm watching Hannibal now. Before that, I watched Mindhunter. Before that, watched Silicon Valley. So it jumps all around, really. There's really no one thing that I watch. What color is my hair? Well, it's like white, silvery. It looks kind of purple in this light, but it's like white, silver. And then this is my natural hair color up here. This dark, not this part, this part. Just pretty much black. So, would I be down to see my lore in a video game? Another fun fact, Moon Colors actually started out, well, okay, it keeps pausing because apparently my internet sucks out here in the desert. But anyway, Moon Colors first started as like a biography for my WoW character, and then nothing was in the WoW universe anymore, so I just decided to change it all, because none of it was canon at all. But I wanted Moon Colors to be a video game, so I already have like all of these classes and like class abilities and specs set up in some of my journals somewhere. So to answer your question, absolutely, I would love to see Moon Colors in a video game someday. That would be great. How old am I? I am 24. Yes. 24. Oh, it's pausing because of the hearts? I'm sorry. I don't know where those are coming from. I don't do this often enough to know if I'm doing that, or if you guys are doing that. Don't know. Anyway. Can we meet up one day? I would love to do that. I mean, I love meeting you guys. That's the thing that's like extra hard is, I guess it can be assumed when I say I don't want to make YouTube videos that I just don't want to interact, but the thing is, I don't like to interact via social media very much. But in person, that's completely different. That's like, I will go to whatever length to interact with you. So I would love to meet up with you one day. That would be great. Where at doing the hard thing? Over there? Or maybe it's over here for you guys? I don't know. There's just like a stream of hearts, like, yeah. You're a self-published author too? Fist bump. Yeah. No, I totally, it was actually kind of scary because, I didn't know how to go about it and if it would work doing self-publishing, but it's actually working out very well. And I like it because I can do whatever I want to my own series, whenever I want. So for new authors, I highly recommend it actually, self-publishing. And also, someone just said they want to do a Mooncolors cosplay but don't know which character to cosplay. I mean, I started out doing a Saren as my first Mooncolors cosplay, and I look nothing like her. So it really could be anybody. Like, whichever character that you feel the most attached to, believe me, I will scream if you cosplay them. I love all of them equally, so. It's just, that's not true. Some of them I relate to more, I guess I should say. Yeah. This is crazy how far I've come. You remember my bad pickup lines video? I don't, which is weird. I mean, I remember making one, but I don't remember any of the video itself. But anyway, yeah, definitely come pretty far, I guess, in some direction. Not to a goal yet, though. Oh well. I remember being so sad when I left. Oh, thank you. I mean, I know I had to leave the internet like a couple of years ago, and I thought it was going to be permanent. I can't exactly say what brought me back, but I mean, I'm glad I'm here now, and I won't be like ever actually leaving again. I know I take a lot of breaks, but that's just because I think about 50,000 times clearer when I'm not, oops, sorry, my phone's charging and wires, I think a lot clearer when I'm not influenced by anything external, including, I don't know if this sounds stupid, but including like memes and current events that don't really, anything that isn't on the news, you know, like internet drama. That's of all things throws me off, so I'm not gonna ever leave again though, yeah, the breaks are definitely, in addition to that, better for my mental health, because I kind of feel like I would probably just be like a tiny pile of sad ashes right now if I pushed myself a little too hard, so. Oh, hey Bree. Yes, I'm using your mug. Sorry, my friend Bree sent me a gift package, and this was in it. And also the septum ring, and also this. It's in my sleeve. Hold on. Bracelet. Thank you, Bree. So, people on YouTube are especially mean. I know. I know. Believe me. Do I have any ideas for a new story after Mooncolors? I've actually already started writing 2 other trilogies. Yeah. I mean, it was pretty much just because once I get an idea, I want to have just the foundation built a little bit. So if an idea pops in my head, I'll spend one day writing that instead. So I have 2, what's it called? Trilogies that I've started. But they all take place in the same universe as Mooncolors, because the world is really big. I mean, Mooncolors only takes place in the Joined Hands, which is 2 very small continents connected by a bridge. But the whole other rest of the world is out there still. So I'm using the same universe to write everything. Sorry, itchy. Sorry. Itchy. How are my tattoo removal tattoos? Well, most of them gone. You can still sort of see my Sid Sprite, just barely. The only one you can really see is this one. This big, you know, from Black Butler. Yeah. But it's pretty much, I mean, from far away, you really can't tell it's there, so I did a good job. I mean, I had 12 sessions on this for tattoo removal. So, will it be, ooh, where all 4 stories connect? Don't put this idea in my head, because then I'll spend way longer on Mooncall. I sort of want to do this. Shoot, I usually text myself ideas, but I can't because I'm using my phone. That's a really good idea. Thank you for suggesting that all of the stories should connect. Might be nice to have actually have friends. Hey, I mean, okay. I have lost most of my friends to the person who said that they've been abandoned by friends. Sometimes it was me being abandoned, sometimes it was me abandoning them, I'll admit to that. But that does not mean, ever, that there isn't room for more friends. This is just what you're supposed to go through right now, because you're supposed to learn from this, and when a new friend comes along, you will know what to do and what not to do. So, you haven't been abandoned entirely, okay? You'll get friends. They're always there. There's always somebody that's gonna love you, okay? Just letting you know. I have to itch again. I'm so sorry. Gives some heartfelt speech, immediately puts fingers in nose. What am I? Use different time frames? Yeah. Technically the third trilogy that I just started last week, actually, takes place like 100, 200 years prior to Mooncolors. So, yeah. And it also has to do with, less to do with magic, more to do with, not gonna say, never mind. I just like to talk about this stuff, but I shouldn't. So, am I going to get any Mooncolors tattoos? I do want to. Only problem is, living out in the middle of the desert, not many tattoo artists here. At least not ones that I trust. I was considering getting Lucia's Magellas right here. Oops, god damn it. Just stupid cord. But I kind of want to get the Mark of Fen. Fen is the wolf god. And one of the main characters, Brielle and Ruka, they're practically the same character, have the Mark of Fen on their shoulder. And I kind of want to have mine somewhere on my arm. So. Mooncolors merch? Dude, you know I would go for that right away. I mean, I've been trying to get a Phalastil made. The Phalastil is like a necklace that's in Mooncolors. I've been trying to get one of those made ever since before the first book came out. And I still can't find a place that would do it. So, damn it, someday I will have merch. Mooncolors hair color brand. Do you want to work for me? Pastel Milky Rose? Because you are brilliant. That would actually be a very, very... Damn. You guys have some really, really good ideas. It's like kind of scary. You have Mooncolors tattooed on your wrist? I want to hold you. I want to hold you. I want to hold you. I just want to cradle you. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. I love you. That makes me so happy. I've seen two other Mooncolors tattoos so far, but not that one. You're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. Also, Brie, I saw your comment that if I draw you up a Mooncolors tattoo, you'll get it. I'm gonna hold you to that. What's my lip color? This is the first time I've worn this in like a really long time. This is Cashmere by Lime Crime. Yeah, not sure if it's still good anymore, but it shows up, so oh well. You really love Aries? Dude, if you got an Aries tattoo, oh my god. I would make out with whatever part of your body that is on. Just kidding. I wouldn't, because that would be probably unsanitary and also creepy and oh well. But yeah, he's it's weird because he's, as much as Lucia, which is the main character, technically, is most like me in a physical sense, I relate to Aries most in an emotional way. Just the way he thinks, how quiet he is, how kind of a bitch he is. Because I get aggravated really easily. So I definitely relate to Aries the most. So, anyway, I'm glad you like him. It's weird seeing me talk again. Yeah, it's weird for me to talk again. I mean, this is probably the most I've talked. Wow, a long time. A long time. Probably the last live show I did. Yeah. Even though you know how to say it, you always read it as Luxia. Yeah, it actually started as Luxia. her name was originally Lexia, and then Lost, the one that edited the second book, she said Lucia instead. And I was like, oh shit. Yeah, so it's technically Lucia. Lucia Siren. And there's Aries Lavrenthia, Avari Vishera, Brielle Ruka, Oliver Cross, of course. A lot of people have been like, specifically wanting to read the second book just to see more Oliver Cross. And this makes me really happy because you have no idea where this series goes in terms of Oliver Cross, because he's like a way bigger character than you realize. So, I won't say anymore. Anyway. Yeah. You will get plenty of Oliver, don't worry. Mm-hmm. Go vegan? I really like fish and eggs. Maybe someday. Not right now. Where can you buy my book? Amazon. The second book, it might actually be out before tomorrow night, or before tomorrow. I can't really tell because I don't get to decide when it's actually released, strangely enough. It's just kind of like a ballpark area. But if you just search Mooncallers on Amazon, it'll come up. There's paperback and ebook for this one, and paperback, ebook, and hardcover for the second one. And there will soon be a hardcover for the first book as well. But I want to go through and kind of do a revised version of the first book and make it like longer and better and fix all of the mistakes, because there are a whole lot of mistakes. Yeah. How well are the books selling? Well, I can make a living off of it and support myself. So this is pretty much my dream come true. Really. Like, I can't describe it any other way. It's just like, I can actually say that I work as an author specifically. And that's just insane to me. It's insane. Is it an easy read? Yeah, Amazon actually estimates you to be able to read through the first book in 4 hours. And I actually read through the second book while I was editing it in less than a day. So even though it's like huge, sort of, I mean, it's, how many pages is it? Oh, it's 446 pages. Even though it's pretty sizable, it's a super easy read. Yeah. But it's actually, the second one is a whole lot more profound than the first one. The first one, I had a tendency to write it very simplistically, mostly because my dad has a lot of attention deficit problems, and so my dad has trouble reading very difficult books. So I wanted to write a book that made it easier for him to read it. So that's part of the reason why the first Mooncallers is very simplistic. The second one, not so much. The second one is it's quite a bit more complicated. And the third one, that I'm still obviously working on, that one's just on a whole other level. So it's just going to gradually get more complex as time goes on. But right now, easy read, yeah. Mm-hmm. What kind of music do I listen to now? Actually, quite a wide variety, which is weird. Because usually I only listen to game soundtracks. That's still true when it comes to when I write, which is every day. But, drum roll please. I know how to drive now. Yeah, I mean, I can't legally, but out here in the desert, it's pretty easy to get away with just driving around. So, I have a car and everything. It's a Honda Element, you know, one of the things that looks like a toaster. Yeah, so, driving has opened me up to... Stop pausing. Stop. Okay, sorry. It keeps telling me it's pausing. Anyway, so it's opened me up to a whole other world of music because I can't really listen to orchestral while I'm driving or else I'll fall asleep. So, I've been listening to a lot more electronica again. Trap, which is... It's surprisingly soothing. So, yeah. Do I listen to anything else? I don't know. I'd have to check my phone, but I can't because I'm using it again. Damn it. Yeah, it is never like too late to learn. My dad, you want to know something cool? I actually drove for the first time, like actually drove on the extraterrestrial highway. Yeah. Like that's the highway that's like nearest to Area 51. That's why it's called the extraterrestrial highway. Well, also because alien sightings and stuff. Yeah. What do I mean illegally? Oh, like I don't have a license yet. But I just drive to like go pick up my friend on the street or something. That's what I mean. I don't actually drive on roads. I wouldn't even call them roads. They're actually just dirt roads. So, but I know how to do it. That's what means the most to me. Oh, I'm so glad that you enjoy seeing me living my best life. Because like, you would not believe the amount of people who have been like, by doing this, you're losing all your followers. Okay. Well, that's kind of their choice to unfollow me for doing what I love to do. So, you know, at first it was a little bit nerve-wracking, but this is really what I want to do for like as long as I can, really. So, like it was kind of scary losing some followers at first, but when I think about it, the thing that scares me the most is never finishing this story. Like I can't imagine not finishing it. And so I don't care if I have one follower by the time I reach book 6. So, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy seeing me doing what I really like to do. It means a lot, really. Because you would not believe how scared I get sometimes. Yeah. Also, it's really nice to say that because I feel like I didn't ever really express vulnerability very much before. I mean, it was like sometimes I would, but man, I will tell you guys right now, I am scared every single freaking day, pretty much. About one thing or another. But, oh. I miss doing YouTube? No. No, I don't. I really don't. I mean, that's why I haven't done it. It's very stressful. I mean, sure, it's an easy way to make money, but that's not really what I'm looking to do. I'm looking to make a living on doing something that I love more than anything else, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So, there is still a chance that I will do YouTube videos in the future, but they're going to be very different from what they were before. They would be more like me talking right now, you know? I don't want to be like, do like little skits or talk about makeup because I don't give a shit, or talk about hair because I haven't dyed my hair in a year. A year. Can you believe it? I mean, I've bleached my roots, but like, let me see if I can, well, my real hair is actually like down to here now, or maybe longer. I don't know, let me just, this is gonna piss me off, but I want to take out a piece of my hair from my pigtails because I am wearing extensions right now, but nope, not long enough. Damn. Anyway, it's my real hair is like down to here, which is so weird because like before my hair was like up to here all the time. It's crazy. Sorry, that's the only time I'll actually talk about hair in an excited manner, is the fact that it's growing. Do I miss my trumpet? Hey, violin guy, what up? Actually, I know where my trumpet is. My trumpet, my grandpa used to conduct an orchestra back in the 60s, and that was his trumpet that he used sometimes. And so, my grandpa actually still has the trumpet, and he's turning 93, 92 in a couple days. So, he has my trumpet. You like my voice? I mean, thank you. But, God, I hate my voice. I mean, like, I don't hate it, but it's just that thing, you know, with, hearing your own voice is just, like, nails on a chalkboard sort of thing. Yeah. And, yes, to the person who talked about Silver shampoo. I use silver shampoo all the time. That's actually the only thing I use on my hair. I don't dye it anymore with anything. So, yeah, silver shampoo is the thing if you want silver hair. Sorry, hold on. I want to put my hood up because I don't know why. Why I have to do that? Not sure. Why I do most things? Not sure. Anyway, thank you guys for liking my voice. That does mean a lot. For getting through episodes? I'm assuming you mean, like anxious, angry, sad, things like that. I mean, it really can be a whole lot of different episodes that you could mean, but in a general way, what I do is, not literally talk to myself, but, just kind of listen to my thoughts, you know? Just lay down, listen to my thoughts, and let it pass that way, because then I'll be focusing more on what my thoughts are saying than the feelings themselves. And then it just ends up going away. So, that's my general thing. Because I don't usually talk about how I'm feeling much. I don't act on it much. I just sort of fester in it. I guess that's not a good word to use. I dwell on it. So, if you dwell on pain, you don't necessarily become numb to it, but you learn it. So, and that does apply to each, coming episode. Yes. Live ends automatically after an hour? Shit! Thank you for telling me that, otherwise I would have been like, what's happening? Okay, so I have 4 minutes left. Or 3. I don't really know how long I've been on. Anyway, it might cut me off, but I'm going to do another live show tomorrow, after the second book comes out. Where'd it go? Here it is. So, this will be out on Amazon. Well, not the hardcover, but the paperback will be out, maybe in a couple of hours to tomorrow. So, and then I'll come back online and talk to you guys more. I'm sorry that I started at 8:30. I know I started at 5:27, I think, and now it's 6:26. So it's probably gonna cut me off. Anyway, I love you guys so much. How do you save a live? I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'll figure it out. Okay. Alright, I love you guys, and thank you so much for, yep, it just gave me the warning. Thank you guys so much for watching and checking in and talking to me, and that was a lot less nerve-wracking than I thought it was going to be. It's always just that, you know, bit before the plunge that scares you. So, I know. When I end it, hit publish. Okay, I will. Alright, I'm going to get off now. I love you guys. Mwah. Have a great night, okay? And, shoot, I don't know where the end button is. Got it. Okay. Alright. I love you. Bye-bye.